have learnt about reaction, which is classified as cyclic and non-cyclic. Okay, last class we have learnt about Kelvin cycle. Kelvin cycle is a dark reaction. Benson Kelvin gave the cycle. Can anybody tell me what are the important steps? Steps means I don't want complete steps. I just want to know what are the important events. For example, carboxylation, carbon dioxide fixation is an important part. Right? Then phosphorylation is again an important part where ATP is used. Thirdly, reduction also is important. Reduction means addition of hydrogen and also regeneration. These are the four important things which we have come across in Kelvin cycle. Okay, so the next one is C4 cycle. Okay, C4 cycle is found in photosynthetic bacteria. Like, please make a note. Rhodospirillum, Prometium, Chlorobium. These all undergo C4 cycle, not the Kelvin cycle. Only cyanobacteria Z pathway will show Kelvin cycle. I've given you all those points earlier. Okay. Now we are learning the second type of dark reaction called as C4 cycle. I've written on the board already, so you can just go through that. So here you can see that pyruvic acid, pyruvate, will convert to phosphoenol pyruvate. Pyruvate converts to phosphoenol pyruvate means phosphate is added. Phosphoenol pyruvate, no, the phosphate is added. Therefore, this is called phosphorylation. Therefore, we'll call it as phosphorylation. Addition of phosphate is seen by the help of the enzyme phosphorylase. Phosphoenol pyruvate converts to oxaloacetic acid, 4-carbon compound. 3-carbon compound converted to 4-carbon compound. All of you concentrate only on this. Don't worry about the other things. As I'm going, you just observe. Pyruvic acid became phosphoenol pyruvate. Phosphoenol pyruvate 3-carbon became oxaloacetic acid 4-carbon. So you can see that 3-carbon became 4-carbon. Addition of carbon dioxide is seen in the presence of PEP carboxylase. In the presence of PEP carboxylase. Oxaloacetic acid converts to malic acid. From here, observe it's part of the Krebs cycle. Reverse of Krebs cycle. Malic acid converts to fumaric acid. Fumaric acid converts to succinic acid, then succinyl-CoA, then alpha-ketobutyric acid. Like that it goes, reverse of Krebs cycle. Okay. It's called reductive carboxylic acid cycle. Even Krebs cycle is called tricarboxylic acid cycle. Here we'll call it as reductive carboxylic acid cycle because reduction is seen. See an example, reduction is seen here. See this step. Oxaloacetic acid 4-carbon became malic acid. How? By addition of hydrogen from NADPH2. Don't write NADH2, NADPH2. NADPH2 is formed in the light reaction. It is used in this process. When ATP here is formed in a light reaction, it is useful here. In the dark reaction, these two are useful steps. Phosphorylation and reduction. All of you following this? Did all you understand this? What I'm trying to say in these points? Phosphorylation, reduction. Yes? Lavanya? Lavanya G. They followed this. Oxaloacetic acid becomes malic acid. Malic acid converts to fumaric acid by removal of water in the presence of the enzyme called fumarase. The reverse of Krebs cycle. Fumaric acid converts to succinic acid. FADH2 becomes FAD. Hydrogen is added to fumaric acid to become succinic acid. It's a reverse. There you found FADH2 formation. Here you are saying it's used. Reduction reaction. Succinate dehydrogenase enzyme. Succinic acid converts to succinyl-CoA. CoA is added. Remember, 4-carbon. These are 4-carbon. Don't write CO2 removed at all. 4-carbon compounds only. CoA is added, and this process requires ATP for the process. The ATP becomes ADP plus inorganic phosphate. Only energy is used for the mechanism. Phosphate is not added anywhere. So please observe that. Succinate dehydrogenase enzyme. Succinyl-CoA converts to alpha-ketoglutaric acid. So here it is transformation reaction, CoA transferase enzyme will do the work. In case of converting succinic acid to succinyl-CoA, it is called transformation CoA transferase enzyme. Succinyl-CoA converts to alpha-ketoglutaric acid. Here you observe 4 carbon converts to 5 carbon. 4 carbon converts to 5 carbon. Okay. Here there is both carbon dioxide fixation means carboxylation is there. NADPH2 becomes NADP. Hydrogen is added here. Reduction. So both the steps are there. CoA is removed in the process. Thus we got alpha ketoglutaric acid. Immediately alpha ketoglutaric acid will convert into isocitric acid. Reverse of Krebs cycle, children. Exactly. Alpha ketoglutaric acid converts to isocitric acid. Here there is few steps missing, that's all. But you have to understand that only that oxaloacetic acid is not there here. Carbon dioxide is added to alpha ketoglutaric acid by carboxylation mechanism in the presence of carboxylase enzyme to give isocitric acid. Isocitric acid converts to citric acid by addition of water. By addition of water in the presence of aconitase enzyme by hydration mechanism. Thus we got citric acid, which is a 6 carbon compound. This citric acid now splits, understand, is an enzyme called as citrate lyase. What does this do? It will split the citric acid 6 carbon into 3 it's going to become 4 carbon oxaloacetic acid and left out is 2 carbon acetic acid or acetate. Acetate is formed. 2 carbon and 4 carbon gives 6 carbon. So it is splitting. Lyase enzyme, citrate lyase. Acetate converts to acetyl-CoA. Acetate converts to acetyl-CoA. 2 carbon quantities are CoA transferase enzyme. CoA is added. Of course, it's for wherever you have CoA transferase transformation reaction. Acetyl-CoA converts to pyruvic acid or pyruvate once again. By addition of carbon dioxide, CoA is removed. Thus we get 2 carbon, addition of carbon dioxide, carboxylase enzyme to give 3 carbon pyruvic acid. Thus the cycle continues, forming phosphoenol pyruvate, oxaloacetic acid, malic acid, fumaric acid, succinic acid, succinyl-CoA, alpha-ketoglutaric acid, isocitric acid, citric acid. This citric acid will split into 2 carbon acetate, 4 carbon oxaloacetic acid. Okay, and acetate converts to acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA again, 2 carbon becomes pyruvic acid, 3 carbon. Cycle goes like this. This is called as reductive carboxylic acid cycle. Just a minute, students. Be seeing the reactions on this. Hello. I'm in the class, Mark. Tell me. Syllabus has not changed. It is same, no? Same pattern you will get. Don't worry. You are coming into BU, no? Not BCU. BU. Okay, you do one thing. Call me at around 1:30 or not 1:30. Call me at 3:30. So that I can confirm with one sir who is in BU. I mean, now we are in BCU, no? Okay, that's why. But for you, you studied BU only. Once admission, whichever is there, that only will have continued for you. BU only. Which year you completed? Not Shashank's batch, the previous to that, no. Then it comes under BU. Last year only first batch moved out, that was first batch of BCU. So give me a call at 3:30 anyway. What you're studying, you just send a copy and just because BU is still there, no. Other it's just split, that's all. Okay. Students, you have followed this till now. C4 cycle, all of you understood. Any doubts in this? Practice this once. C4 cycle. I'll show you the photo of this.
Yes, sir.
I'm not able to hear actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after this, now I will be continuing with another topic, that is our on bioenergetics. Give me 1 minute, I'll take the photo and send you. Students are becoming less now. Strength is reducing. Harshit, why? Why are they not attending classes? They're saturated, huh? Harshit, tell me, you're there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Huh?
sir.
They're saturated.
Yes,
So
sir.
please,
Hello? Hello?
huh?
Yes, sir.
See this.
They are not attending, sir. I have posted a message on group.
They're not attending any classes, huh?
Yes, sir. The strength is low for other classes too.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. Only 28 today, very less today. At least some number used to be there. Anyway, they thought, okay, let me manage, huh? Like that. Okay, I'm sending that to your class, C4 cycle. Last classes are very important to attend, because teacher will tell what is very important. Because they'll miss all those things. Isn't it, Harshit? Revision classes will be done
Definitely, sir.
usually in school and everywhere. They'll tell important questions and all, like major, they'll just highlight some important things. That makes the study more easy. But the students miss those things only. So at least you are there, be in touch, so that you will understand what to study, what not to study,
Yes,
like
sir.
what to be in detail study, like that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Last class, I will give revision class. Don't miss that class.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes.
I'll inform others also.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, now this is done, right? So I have to shift to video. Will be on. Don't worry about it. I'm showing some slides. Okay. I think for your class was the last, so I wanted to retain this and it's done. I'm talking about bioenergetics now. I'll go slow. First, follow up what is bioenergetics today. Concept of bioenergetics. I have some notes. I'll send it to you after the class. Means now I cannot give you immediately. Okay, so I will share the screen.